playing red Belcher today. Last week we went into the mainstay of blue, but in red you do get speed versus consistency. And what I mean by that is obviously you're still trying to win with Goblin Charbelcher. That's the name of the game. But in this version, you can be faster than your opponent if your opponent has a clock against you through Desperate Rituals and Pyretic Rituals, and you combine that with something like Irencrag Feat. You can only play one more card after this, and then if you spend all 7 of that mana, you can likely find a win with either Goblin Charbelcher, so you pay 4 and then activate for 3, that's great. Or you can Stormscale Scion, and that's the name of the game when it comes to red. That's your alternate win condition. Blue trades it up for consistency to be able to counter and win with the Charbelcher, whereas red says, okay, I can play around your counter spells and your force of negation by just casting Stormscale Scion. And the key here is Bitter Reunion. So the mana works out perfectly where if you have a Bitter Reunion out and you Irencrag Feat, you get 7 mana. Stormscale Scion costs 6. You create some number of Stormscale Scions that get bigger and bigger with each subsequent copy. And then you can use your last remaining mana to activate Bitter Reunion to give creatures you control haste until the end of turn. So pretty sweet effect. You get some ramp. You get a bunch of MDFCs as per usual. You can play the mountain against like Boseiju based strategies to get that out. Or if you need to win kind of early, remember Goblin Charbelcher does have the random text in it where it says if a revealed land card, so you reveal until you reveal a land, usually you don't reveal a land, but if the revealed land card is a mountain, this deals double damage instead. So again, a lot of actually fun random synergies coming out of mono red. The problem is you're limited by the sideboard options that you have. You don't have the best answer to everything, but everything here makes sense in terms of defense grids against the counterspell decks, Blood Moon and Cleansing Wildfire against the big mana decks, Pyroclasm versus the Go Wide, or maybe a pesky card that your opponent's going to be able to tutor for. Regardless, red Belcher is so sweet in many ways. Later in the games, you may find some tricky situations where we come up against blue decks, but when it comes up to being faster than your opponent in the first initial games, you're gonna see where this deck shines. Playing the combo deck, I will always love to go first. Yo, this hand does stuff for me. You know, I see the vision. I see the vision on turn 3, potentially getting to Irencrag Feat. Let's run out the Pinnacle Monk. Let's run out the Strike It Rich. We're getting there. We're getting there. Creating a treasure now. If I can find me a ritual, oh baby. If I can find me a ritual, we win next turn. If I can find me a ritual, that's how we get there. Steam Vents coming down. Ooh, Prowess. Okay. We might not be dead next turn. No. Okay, I mean, we win next turn. I doubt they can do 16 to us. Maybe famous last words. Okay, they can. I just doubt they have that. Chances are they have that is low. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So yeah. Okay, great. I win next turn. I win next turn. Okay. All right, folks. You're about to see the magic. This is exactly why red Belcher is the bee's knees here. All right. A great spot. Yeah, you know, whatever. 7 damage. It's not the end of the world. Because guess what, folks? Oh my god, and we found the ritual. Like we almost, okay, we'll do it the ritual way. If we wanted to be if we want to be optimal here, we're gonna do it the ritual way. So that I don't take 3 damage. That's the whole idea. Then we Irencrag Feat. Only cast 1 more spell this turn. That's perfectly fine. Gives me exactly what I need, baby. Belchy coming down quick. Let's go. Okay, so I imagine Pyroclasm is decent. Do we play the mountain to double up on damage? No, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Am I supposed to board anything? Do I just run it back? Like, what's their plan versus me? This is the Pauper meta. Modern. What are they boarding it against me? Pierces? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just defense grids, right? Kind of what I was thinking. I guess it's just defense grids. Ooh, take me down. Carry me, carry me. 2, 3. Okay, let's just run it out like that. I think the rest is fine. Yeah, I think really it's just defense grids, especially against Prowess. Pyroclasm, okay. You know. Like, I guess I'm supposed to run out Pyroclasms, right? Yeah, especially on the draw. I guess I'm supposed to run out Pyroclasms. All right, we'll run it like that. Defense grids and Pyroclasms. It might actually just be Pyroclasms, but I'm expecting Spell Pierce to be my bigger problem. Okay, this is okay. Imagine they kept a 7. This plays around like Spell Pierce and into the Flood Maw. Oh, okay. Not exactly, but it plays around it better. I probably should try and board, though. Okay. Into this. Okay, so that gets rid of that. That's nice. Took a bunch of damage for that, but at least it got rid of one of the threats, which is nice. Fortunately, that I will have to take 3 damage again. Got rid of something. So we got a Preordain coming down, a little bit of a slower start. Opponent does what here? Roll down, hopefully 2 bottom. 2 bottom, please. Okay, all right. That's got to be a win for something. Got to be a win somehow. Okay, Desperate Ritual is going to help us. Sunder's tapped. I think I want to... Okay, this is very dangerous, but I'm going to do this now. We're just going to try and find cards. Oh! Oh! Wait a second. Wait. Just 1 second. Hold on now. Hold on now. Okay, we just got to live. That's asking a lot. Staying alive might be asking a lot here. Oh, okay, so we're holding up Spell Pierce. We're holding up Pierce. Okay. So we can go. So I'm supposed to play this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough, but it's something. I mean, I have to for the sake of like even having blockers. Even having blockers, I have to. Just cast this with Storm. So you can't Spell Pierce this, but you can thing this. Okay. Play them out. We got a bunch of high cost dragons, which is kind of nice. You can into the Flood Maw, one of the tokens, which is fair. I have 3 6/6s then. At least I can block relatively effectively here. They do have a blocker on their side, but they can just go like bolt, whatever. Okay, opponent plays, and they concede. All right, we managed to get there. All right, it worked. It works. I figured they were trying to Spell Pierce something at the end, like, cause you can, obviously you can Spell Pierce the Charbelcher, and that forces me to use up a bunch of my mana to think for it, but that's why you got the Stormscale Scion. It really just does play around so much. All right, GG's. Playing first with the combo decks. Yo, this is, yeah. Okay, a little slow, but we'll get there. A little slow, but we'll get there. Play a Spikefield. Next turn we play Spikefield, go Strike It Rich. Then turn 3. Desperate Ritual, Irencrag Feat. We're like off to the races. We should be able to beat Pithing Needle. Really depends. Is this Amulet? Nice. So play this. We'll cast Strike It Rich. Yeah, next turn we just win. Desperate Ritual turns to 4. 4 turns to Feat. Feat turns to Charbelcher. I just hope I can get a good gauge on what we're playing against. Because again, we can beat the Pithing Needle here. Grove. Legacy lands? What are we up against right now? What are we up against right now? A Boseiju would be awful. Malevolent Rumby. Oh, some type of mid-range. Oh, some type of, yeah, red-green Eldrazi. Okay. Gonna say some type of mid-range. That's the popper brain in me speaking. But then it's Eldrazi. All right. We managed to get there. That's what matters. So we'll turn this into 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to Irencrag Feet, which turns to 7 mana. Bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide when I step into the room. Goblin Charbelcher for the Dubski. Pretty good hand. I mean, when you got hands like this, it's great. Now against Eldrazi. Notably red-green Eldrazi, but you know. Yo, what's going on in the last 30 days with Eldrazi? Why is Eldrazi ramp all the way down here? Hey, yo. Okay. Why are there 2? Oh, there's Jeskai Prowess. And Izzet Prowess. Okay. This deck wants to... I mean, Stone Rain gonna Stone Rain. I don't know what to tell you. Stone Rain gonna Stone Rain. Nature's Claim. Force of Vic. Oh, God. There's options, folks. There's options. I guess Blood Moon, right? It's the moons. If I'm really supposed to play something, it's the moons. I don't think the Cleansing Wildfires and stuff are that deep, unless they are. Maybe drop the Striker Ridge, because it's like just really... Yeah, let's play these. Play like 2 Cleansing Wildfire. Like, I feel like I should be playing Defense Grid, if I'm gonna be honest, but it might... Nah. Okay, maybe we'll just run it out like that. We'll see how this works. We're going to this with, again, no sideboarding knowledge here. I was talking to thing of the Belcher One Land Spy MDFC type Discord, and he gave me a great list for Blue Belcher. Austin the Binder Grinder on Twitter. He gave me a great list for kind of One Land Spy, or not One Land Spy, I should say, but Blue Belcher. Also, I'm clearing out all of my Twitter spam right now. All of these real life dating girls near you. These are my favorite things. I'll show my wife too. Like, should I respond? It's her favorite too. She loves it too. Like, yes, you should. If they can pay our bills, go ahead. Yo, you gotta love the line in the throes of capitalism, right? You gotta love the line. Yo, this is so close that I have to. 2 turns to 3, 4, 5. Just 3, 4. Irencrag's enough. If I draw a land, this is enough. That's the thing. This is so good. It's so good. You have to. You have to. Opponent mulligans once. Okay. Pass right through. I mean, like, yo, when you draw hands like this, I just gotta find a land, but that might be my famous last words. All these rituals net 1 mana, right? So you go land, you go second land. So a 2 mana turns to 3, 4, and that's all you need for feet. You can Desperate Ritual. If we need to go the Stormscale Scion route, like, we can obviously add 1 more spell, then Ritual, then Scale. But yeah. Okay, Ancient Stirrings reveals Saga. Again, we are able to beat the Pithing Needle that could come down here. I need a land, please. I need a land. I need a land. I need a land. I need a land. Opponent, what do we got? What do we got? I love that Stormscale Scion is a thing. I'm so happy that a giant 6 mana red carded Storm is a thing. Oh my god. I love that for this deck. Okay, 2 mana. You're killing me. You're killing me. All right. Well, that stops me in my tracks pretty well. let's drop this. Unfortunately, we have no land drop. Okay, we kept a hand that really loses the Damping Sphere. Okay, so they might just grab Pithing Needle and we can't go Charbelcher anymore. Honestly, I think we don't have much here. I think I should just concede to this. Honestly, I think I should just concede to this. And just bring in like Meltdown. Instead of the, so maybe not the Cleansing Wildfires, but just bring in the Meltdown. And just call it there. I think that's the plan. And submit. Alas. I mean, we were gonna beat that anyway, right? Like, even if we found the line, we weren't beating that. So a little unfortunate. They found their sideboard card, and that's okay. That's okay. We just don't have like a good answer to that. I think we're a little too far behind to like force that. But I guess I should have played out to my win. But just wasting your time and playing your outs. I'm playing a combo deck. I'm not out here to waste my time. Okay. All right. This works. It does stuff. I think we'll just play Valakut Awakening. Yeah, we'll play Awakening. And then just pass from there. A Ruby Medallion would serve us okay. We would turn Manamorphose into a ritual. They mulligan once. Mateo Lavore. You see, I kept a 7. Mulligan to 5. They're trying to find him. They're trying to find him. Little do they know, it might actually be a lot slower of a hand than they think. But if I find a ritual, it makes it a lot better. Because then I can ritual into Glimpse, 3 mana, untap to 6. Which is just a lot more. They mulligan to 5. Mateo, you going to 4? That I feel like that's the number for a lot of people. A lot of people do not want to go to 4. And that's pretty fair. But going to playing combo decks, you got to sometimes. You got to. And sometimes you do get there going to 4. I mean, you get an extra card and everything, right? Fetch into your green source. Opponent. Okay. Forest, Ancient Stirring grabs. What does Ancient Stirring grab? Ancient Stirring grabs, please. Opponent, reveal. Can't be that hard. Like, you're looking for an answer, you're looking for a threat. That's it, right? You either have the answer in your hand already, and I mean, I'm mono red, right? You either got the answer in your hand already, and you're gonna push that to a victory, and for a threat. Okay, Emrakul, the Promised End. All right, fair enough. Okay, so no thing yet, so that's fine. So we will just play this and pass the turn. Next turn we go Pinnacle Monk and Glimpse the Impossible, and then we just pass the turn. And then if we desperately need to, I can Sundering Eruption should it get bad. Okay, Rumble it is. Malevolent Rumble gets... Cage is... Why Cage? For Strike It Rich? Why? Okay. Oh, that's nice. Doesn't matter though. We'll play this. Shock it in. We will Glimpse. And then we will just pass the turn. That's it. I don't need to do anything more. Just create 3. And hopefully they don't have like a wipe or anything. Could happen. It could happen. Like some type of removal for stuff. Hopefully it's another setup turn. If it is, we are going to be able to, generally speaking, beat them here. Let's see. Hopefully it's not a Thought-Knot Seer. Thought-Knot Seer would be tragic, but Thought-Knot Seer, it is what it is. Glaring Fleshraker, fortunately enough, only does damage to us. Hey, yo, what? We're thing combo? That's crazy. Okay. Word? Okay. By the way, I know everything but the Emrakul. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Back to our turn. And we just have it. Goblin Charbelcher. Let's go sack, 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 and then in response to all of that, just hit you in the face. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's the dub. Okay, we're 2-0 in this league. Pretty dang quick. Let's go to third. Going first again. I live for moments like these. Let's see if our hands can finally get a little doo-doo caca here. We'll keep this. Drop a Sundering Eruption. It's decent. This hand is decent. No, sorry. I should have played the Valakut Awakening, but oh well. Should have played the Valakut Awakening, but now I have to Sundering Eruption. I forgot. I'm not used to my red MDFCs. That's my problem. I'm not used to my red MDFCs. Okay, we'll play this. We'll play Ruby Medallion. Okay. So I think I can Stormscale Scion next turn, right? No, I can't. I'm still one off. Like, I can go Sundering Eruption. Oh, that's my Stormscale Scion. Okay. Continue to play it slow. Just need to kind of draw into it. Okay, go back to ours. No second Thoughtseize. That's okay. We'll cast Strike It Rich. We will play this tapped, and then we will pass. Undercity Sewers. Oh, this is the oh my god, this is that thing deck that reanimates that Archon. Isn't this the Archon deck? Am I tripping or what? What other Grixis deck is there in Modern? Is this not Archon? Unless it's Grixis Control. Okay. Oh my lord, are you gonna take my Stormscale Scion? Fair enough. Okay, I mean, the thing is, so they could have like a Spell Pierce here, and that's like pretty fair. Bitter Reunion, yeah, why not? Just for one? Bitter Reunion just for one? Ooh, hard Spell Snare. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Hard Spell Snare. All right. I guess, hold on. I guess I could have played the land. I'm dumb. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It honestly doesn't matter. Based on our reduction, it honestly doesn't matter here. Okay, take that. They could reanimate the Scion though. Okay, main. Polluted Delta. The problem is now they're kind of holding up like hard counterspell. That's the problem. Opponent. Thundering Falls. Yeah, see, this is the Archon deck. Okay, what are we playing for 3 though? Okay. I mean, that's pretty chill. You're leaving yourself open, which I'm a fan of. So Manifest Dread the top of your deck. Can we just find the win here? Okay, we'll try. Why not? We'll go red and red. Strike It Rich. You're killing me right now. All right, we'll be taking a ton of damage, I guess. We'll be doing all that. Okay. I mean, it kind of shows me they don't have a counterspell. Otherwise, you wouldn't tap out. If you had a counterspell, you wouldn't tap out. So I still can just draw into it. Cycle the Unearth. I'm still not playing this Sundering Eruption. Should I need it for whatever reason? That comes in, right? I'm still not dead. I'm just taking a bunch. Am I not dead? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 13. Oh, wait, do they have exact lethal? Oh my god. It's actually Exacxies. Wait, I thought that was 14. All right, whatever. Okay, into this matchup. It's just gonna be defense. Actually, it could be defense grids and thing here. I think largely speaking, we could ship one less medallion. I think it's gonna be defense grids, and then these two. I think that's really it. Don't really have graveyard hate, but it's just about a little bit of disruption. Decent. I'll keep this. Decent. I have a Stormscale Scion, I have the Blood Moon, opponent mulligans. Like I have a bunch of things that affects them right now. So we play the Spikefield. And the Blood Moon just does a lot for us if we can get there. Yeah, Blood Moon just does a lot. So the first thing we're definitely playing is we're definitely trying to resolve the defense grid. So no push off the rip here. We're definitely trying to resolve the defense grid. If they snare it, they snare it. They've just shown me they don't have a Thoughtseize though, so otherwise they would have just gone with that turn one. Okay, you have the colorless counter, that's fine. So next turn, depending on what they play here, I think I definitely play Moon. Yeah, I think I'm definitely supposed to force Moon here. Just get it down now. So that shuts them off of blue. Likely, and that just makes it so the counter spells likely aren't coming my way. Just makes all the other mana like relatively tough as well. I mean, persist is still a thing, but let's see. Yeah, they can still dump out their hand, and they're just gonna go for the attacks here. That's fair. Emperor Bones. Yeah, they got a combat failsafe here. Okay, so they'll take my defense grid. That's fine. They countered, or countered, they let go of everything else. 4 in the air. Okay, I think they have lethal next turn. Let's do this. Do this. Okay. Is the Blood Moon too late? Yep. 5, 6, 7. I think they're still one off. Problem is, this makes it so I can't really like play a land. Like that makes that really tough for me. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have let go of the Ruby Medallion. This is on me. Okay, wait. I kind of fed this. But they had lethal with or without the Scion. Yeah, because they would have put it was adapt 2 anyway. Yeah. No, they had lethal with or without the Scion. But I should be discarding the Ruby Medallion. Okay. They ended up getting there. I guess there wasn't really a better thing to play the turn after. Nah, I needed like one more. I needed like one more turn. Yeah, I would have been able to see. I can't play this though, right? Like I can't like untap play. Not that anyway. I would have gone Manamorphose. Go red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all I would have had. And then I need 5 for this. And I can't even play this untapped. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. All right, no worries. GG's. A little bit of weird misplays there. Let's go into game 4. I actually didn't press record on this game. And I messed up. I'm gonna be honest. I made a misplay. I messed up completely. We are playing against Esper Oculus. I had the way to play around the counterspell. I just didn't do it. So we will play here. Okay. Maybe. I believe so. Let's just play it and go. It's okay. It's dece. I think I'm supposed to start off honestly, with the defense grid, just try and get that out there. And let's see where that takes us. Play that, play the defense grid. Yep. Do you have the consign? Do you have the consign? Oh, I'm so mad I didn't get this recorded. I mean, it was a misplay. It's gameplay nonetheless, right? It's gameplay nonetheless. You can see how easily this deck does get disrupted, but when it's trying to be faster than other decks, it can get there. If your opponent is able to kind of control the game against you a little bit, you find a way there. Okay. Snare it is. Okay. Okay, Undercity Sewers. Psychic Frog in the yard. Okay, go back to our turn. Play this, try and get this out. Like. Okay, all right. We have multiple spell snares. Okay, all right. At least those spell snares are not for my Pyretic Rituals, I guess. Multiple spell snares. Okay, fun. Multiple spell snares. We will just try and get this out. Holy. Okay. Okay, Thought Scour yourself. All right. All right. Okay, so we managed to mess up their mana just a bit. But they will swing in the air against us. Do you have any non-thing mana? If not, great. That's great. Okay. Will they just be discarding everything? Interesting. They discarded the Force Negation. Because I will go Pyretic Ritual into Belcher and force the situation. Okay. They literally have nothing. I love it. They're just gonna go air to air. I don't know if they're fast enough though. That's the thing. Harbinger of the Seas. I love it. I love it. They weren't fast enough with their moon. They weren't fast enough with their moon. Okay. 7 damage. I'm at 10. Thing is I just can't take any more damage. So they draw a card. They draw a card again. They can do 9 damage. Okay, so I have to go Ritual here. Okay, so they can't counter anything I do. So let's just go red and red. See if I can find a land, play it tapped. It just makes things safer. Okay, let's do that again. Play that. And then we play Belcher. Yeah, if I found like a thing there. Yeah, what are you doing here? Yeah, I was like, what are you? Okay. Like attacking doesn't do anything. Attacking doesn't do anything. We'll just hold it back. So can you deal? You need to be able to deal 1 more point of damage to me. Somehow. I think we managed to get there potentially here. Okay, consign. It looks like they drew the consign. That's what they were trying to pay for. Yup. Gain flying. Yup. Coming at me for 9. Yup. Play to your outs. Draw your card. Is that enough? Is your 1 card enough? Okay, we will activate and just go for it. So I reveal my whole deck here, any order, and they see everything, so they can take a look through as to like how I boarded and everything, roughly speaking. But we are going to submit it that way. That's it. Okay, so we misplayed in game 1, didn't get to see it, but we managed to take it back here. Maybe there was an argument to be said about forcing out that the moon effect on that last turn there, but I mean, the double snare was not what I was expecting. I was expecting consign. I was more mad that it was double snare and not a consign, but it's okay. This is a trap. This hand's a trap. It's close. If I had one more land, I would try it, but that hand's a trap. Okay, we'll run this. And we'll drop an Awakening. Keep this, drop an Awakening. One keeps us 6, eh? So we go to 7. We need to find ourselves a win condition, but generally speaking, we have like some level of answers here. We'll play this. Up against some form of Esper Oculus, like Esper Reanimator, whatever type of spiel. Okay. What's a card on top though? That's not great. So, I mean, if I ever was gonna try and resolve a card, I mean, they're not doing anything, so I'll just play this and pass. Might as well save me some damage. I don't need to force anything right now. The longer they don't play anything, the easier it is for me. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the easier things are for me here. Yeah, like maybe there are turns where I can try and resolve like multiple things. Okay, so they're gonna Psychic Frog it up here. I imagine either way, I open myself up with this defense grid. And that's okay. That's okay. Let's try and resolve the defense grid. I imagine this gets countered. Yep. I imagine this gets countered. Opponent probably grabs their white source at this point. All right, Larry NXX. What do you got? What's the land of choice here? What's the land of choice here? You should have an untapped blue source. What's the land of choice? Did you mess up and you have no untapped blue source? Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, interesting. I swear this was Esper. This is 4-color control. Am I tripping out? Like, was a green source there before and I'm just tripping out? Let's play this and pass. That just makes the counter spells harder for them, which is fine, but that doesn't mean they can't use them, right? Like if they play a land here, they can still play a 1-mana counter spell. The Consign is still a live card. Do you have an answer to the defense grid? Yeah. What I figured. It's what I figured. Okay. Seems like the better thing to do. We're still looking for an answer here. Counter spells galore. At least that Psychic Frog isn't doing too much damage, but it's drawing them cards, which is unfortunate. It's drawing them cards. Okay. This is where things get a little bit difficult for us here. Okay. Got another defense grid, which is kind of lit. Let's try and resolve that. Because I want the Bitter Reunion to resolve. Yeah. I want the Bitter Reunion to resolve if possible. What's the counterspell we're using? 2 blue. Sure. Okay. Love me a good Consign Replicate. And then the Bitter Reunion just is going to allow me to draw into more cards. I mean, they could still have Spell Snare, but that's okay. So let's play this. Let's cast Bitter Reunion. Okay. Let's drop the Sundering Eruption. That's not great. All right, that's not great. That's not great. Okay, got another one of those suckers. Draw more cards. Wondering if I should go Ritual into Glimpse. I don't even know. I don't even know. A little unfortunate how we drew that up. Yeah, they definitely have interaction at this point. They've drawn 3 cards at this point since last turn. The Cling to Dust, the Frog, draw per turn. Draw 4 turn, I should say. It's not looking great. Okay, so this is some type of like 4-color control. You're splashing green for artifact hate. That has to be it. Go back to our turn. Pyretic Ritual. How deep do I commit to this? Okay, let's just play another one of these. We're not particularly threatened at this moment. Okay, I think I have to. Nah. Ugh. I'll just throw out a Manamorphose. Let's go red and red. Okay, that's Pyretic Ritual. Glimpse the Impossible. I'm gonna try and glimpse and play around. Yeah, play around the Spell Pierce next turn. I think that's the best I got here. We really aren't finding our win condition. That is crazy. I thought going through the top 20 cards of our deck, we would have found 1 out of 8 of our win conditions, but that's just the sadness on the stack right there. They're gonna cling. They gotta lose a bunch of cards in their graveyard too, but that's just really unfortunate for us. What do we? You gotta cling. You got 4 cards for escape, 5 cards to escape. That's everything. Oh my god. Oh no, that's everything. I can chump your Frug. I can chump the Frug. That's got to be value. Chumping the Frug is value. Opponent. What do we got? Just a bunch of blue spells. I don't think I'm winning this one. We managed to win the first 2 in very quick fashion. It's just not going to happen here. Okay, fetch. That puts you a 3rd card in there. Okay, archive. Actually, probably just puts another one. That way you can save the cling. Depends on what it is. Hey, yo, 1 card on top. Folks, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm telling you right now. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. All right. And then that's 3 cards to swing over top. I can't chump the Frug no more. Alas. Frug got flying. Okay. No blocks there. Opponent draws a card. What is the card that you wanted? Yikes. If it's a consigned to memory, it covers both sides of the win condition. Yo, when I tell you, Lord, yo, okay. I mean, we could just draw it next turn and they don't have it. I just doubt it. They've drawn so many cards. So many cards. Frog goes end to end. It's a good Magic card. Frog goes end to end. What do we got? Opponent, please. What do we got? We got 6 mana. 4 cards. Ditch them all, attack. Hold up, ditch them all but 1. Hold up the consign to memory. Covers both sides of the win condition. Because then I play the dragon, and it's just a 4/4. Unearth. Okay. 1 more. Okay, no. We just don't want to be chumped. Fair enough. Okay, still passing through. Take 6 in the air. Go to 4. Opponent draws a card. And this is really our last shot to try and win this one. Opponent, please. Tamayo. All right. I mean, if there ever was a situation. Let's do it. Desperate Ritual. Okay. Again. Opponent, please. Please do not have it. I'm begging you. I'm begging you right now. Do not have it. I'm begging you, do not have it. Please. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, please. Do we not have it? Do we not? One card in hand. If it's the consign, it's the consign. If it's the consign, then it's the consign. There's not much I'm doing about that. Desperate Ritual. On the stack, opponent. What are we doing here? We had the snare. This turns to a bunch of red. I can still Irencrag feet and play around the Spell Pierce. Should they have the Spell Pierce? It's a thing to play around. They may not have it, but it's a thing to play around, and that's the best I can do. Opponent is just lost in the sauce. Like, I feel like they're trying to mess me up by like waiting a bunch of time, but that's okay. So Desperate Ritual gives me 3 red. Irencrag feet with 1 more from the spawn. That gives me exactly enough that I need. And then I can Charbelcher and hopefully win. But let's see. Let's see what ultimately they have here. They might just have the counterspell. If they have the counterspell, they have the counterspell. Force Negation is their last card. There wasn't a way that I could play around this. No. Irencrag feet still would have gotten countered by that. I guess technically I'm not dead. No, I am. Because all they need to do is draw a card. No. Yeah, they need to draw a card. Discard that card, go in for a lethal in the air. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm gonna make you see it. And they've seen it so far. I'm gonna make you see it, but still. They have the win here, right? You just need to discard a card, Psychic Frog, give it flying. That's it. It can happen. Okay, so you activate that to draw a card because you would rather keep the card in your hand. Because I'm still playing it through, so I guess they're assuming I might have something. You discard a card and then put a 1/1 counter, like just exile the 3. Yeah, all right, okay, let's go to game 5. Let's see if we can't turn this one around. A little unfortunate. Playing first is the motive. No, we can do a little bit better. Okay. I will run this. I will definitely run this. Okay, so we will have to drop Glimpse. Right? Okay, so opponent is mulliganing as well. We'll keep this, drop a Glimpse. Fortunately, they get to draw and replace their hand. Play this. I can just find me another land. That would be great. Okay, we're up against Titan. Okay. So we should be able to be faster than them. We should, but that's not saying much. I mean, I could power out a Stormscale Scion right now. Or I could just set myself up for the win. No. What does that even do? What if I don't draw the land? I mean, that thing has reach, right? So... okay, regardless, I'm bringing this in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Storm count 3. And a bunch of 7/7s. It's not exactly lethal, but it's something. Is it worth it to wait a turn to just come in with haste? I'm going to be honest, probably not. I actually don't know what's correct here. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. Stormscale. I'm just going to go for it. I feel like this is good enough. And then we just pass through. It might, you know, I guess the difference here is I'm still attacking on the same turn, quote unquote, but this might force them to potentially act more desperately. Potentially. There's a world. So you have to, you lose the Arboreal Grazer. Not that that matters. It's had its effect, but this card having reach is like so good here. Opponent still dead. Okay, all right. It was enough. It was enough. Good enough. So again, if it's about being faster than the opponent, I guess the Strike It Rich is kind of what we want. If it's about being faster than our opponent, we could drop the Morphoses, play Moon, and then 2 Cleansing Wildfires. This could be, they could Beseiju us. It's kind of what I want to play around. They could Beseiju us. In which case, like, what does this deck want to bring in against me? Like, it's just, it's Beseiju. This is a 4 Beseiju deck. I should play Mountain. I should play Mountain. It's a 4 Beseiju deck. Play the Mountain. It's a thing. It's a thing. And I think we don't need to go up on 4 Wildfires. I don't think, maybe this is a 4 Wildfires type matchup, but I feel like I'm going to get Beseju'd. And that's what I have to be ready for. At least it's a Mountain. If I need to Charbelcher, it deals double. No, this hand's a trap. This is a trap. This is slightly better. Okay, we'll drop this. Okay. Okay, so they had a 7 that has an amulet. That is unfortunate. Let's play this and just play Strike It Rich. Like, I'm doing this in case we find the, like, this line. Since I have Ritual, if I find the 4 mana spell, red, 1, if I find that, I can just win it here. That's all this is about. Okay. For Grazer. Okay, Lotus Field. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy Lord. Okay. Okay, 3 green. Lotus Field. This deck playing Lotus Field. It's been a minute since I've had to play against Amulet where I've had to care about nonsense like this. Okay, can't be activated. A little unfortunate. So Belcher line is gone. Belcher line officially gone. Spikefield Hazard doesn't really do anything, but so we're just gonna play it. Okay, so that sets us back. Unfortunately, we took 3 damage for no reason, but our opponent did a lot there. Hopefully that sets them back enough. Okay, maybe not too much. Okay, Spelunking. Draw card. Echoing Depths. Forest. Yep. 2 coming at me. This thing has hexproof, so I'm not killing it. Yep, Charbelcher is not what I'm looking for. Kind of unfortunate how this landed up here. That's okay. Am I supposed to play Pyroclasm to, like, meme against this? I think it's just like I'm not finding my sideboard cards, and that's okay. Like, if I find a Blood Moon here, I'm like okay versus them right now. I really do slow them down. So like a Moon effect off the top is like pretty good. Let's see what happens here. I will take a Medallion for surezies. Can I play Stormscale Scion here and go 2 turns into no. 2 turns into no, I can't. So we play this and we 2 turns into 4. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's got to be the Stormscale win here, but quote unquote, that's not even a win. I can do it next turn. Ideally, I find the Bitter Reunion. That'd be great. The Bitter Reunion would be great. Thankfully enough, like we've managed to slow them down far enough. Ooh, they don't Besage me, but it looks like they will just Titan. They'll Scape Shift. Scape Shift. Come on. I think this is a win still. But I'm like 90% sure this is a win still. Because you grab some combination of bounce land plus, yeah, the Tolarian for a tutor. You have the mana. Like, I trust you can win this. I without you having to go through it, I trust you can win this. I see the vision here. When it comes to boarding against them, I'm okay. I'm okay with how it boarded. Do I play the Pyroclasm? Maybe that's just like net better. If I want to deal with the oof. Is this hand a trap? I think this hand actually might be a trap. A little too many resources going into like answers and stuff. Yeah. Lord. All right, famous last words on this one. Let's drop. I actually probably shouldn't have kept this either. All things considered, but I should have mulliganed this. I think I thought I had one more land here. Okay, Amulet comes out. Oh. Never didn't have it. All right, good enough. Never didn't have it. So next turn we play Ruby Medallion pass while they get to like do a bunch of fun things. Simic Growth Chamber. Okay. They'll return that. Yep, play the Spelunking. Drop with the Forest back into play. Yo, they're chilling. They're chilling. I have one more turn to try and find a win condition. Go back to our turn. Pyroclasm, no longer useful at all. But the rituals do help here. If I can find a win condition off the top here, that'd be great. I probably should have mulliganed at least one more time. At least one more. Opponent. On top. Got yourself 5. Arboreal Grazer gives you the 6 you need. Do you Titan me here? And I'm just like too slow? Let me see it. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty content with this. All right, 2 and 3. This one was my fault, especially kind of close to the end there. This last game, 100% misplayed the Oblivion out of. But the last 2 games, like I wasn't terribly mad about. Yeah, I misplayed game 1, but we were able to kind of bring it back and kind of play to our outs here and there. Opponent ended up having it. So a little bit of a mixed bag there. But overall, I do want to play this list again and run through it. This is my very first league with it. So I'm happy to learn from my mistakes about like, okay, how much I should be mulliganing, when I should go for what. Learning small things. Let me know if you want to see the games again.